Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. The Baseball United Arab Classic features the top baseball national teams from the Middle East and South Asia. It's happening in Dubai from November 7th to the 10th. And today we're joined by the man who has brought baseball to Dubai, Kash Sheikh, the CEO and co-founder of Baseball United. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, how are you? Great to be back. 1 year later, it's great to see you guys.
It's so exciting to have you back. Welcome back to Dubai.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's jump right into it. So obviously off the bat, we want to know what inspired Arab Classic.
Oh man, we just wanted to help all the national teams in the region. As you know, baseball is still a growing sport in the region. We're trying to make it bigger. It's a huge sport internationally. America's pastime. There's 200 million baseball fans in North America, 500 million around the world. And there's a lot here in the region. There's a lot here in the UAE. Our data says there's 800,000, but they'd never had a product. They'd never had national teams. They'd never had, local leagues to really inspire them and to get behind. So as part of our strategy, not only did we launch our league, as you know, last year, but we partnered with 9 different countries to help develop their national team programs. India, Pakistan, Palestine, Saudi Arabia. And I'm rocking the newest one, the UAE national team, the baseball team for the UAE. We just founded it like 3 weeks ago. So it's the first time in history the UAE will have a national baseball team. We're very proud of it. And that team and all these other teams, 9 total, will be competing in the Arab Classic here in Dubai at our new ballpark.
I love that so much. I'm quite a patriotic person, so I'm glad that I'm able to shout for UAE. I've been here 10 years. I'm going to take it as my own.
Yes.
But
you have the Emirates ID, so you technically could play for the UAE baseball team. Anyone with an Emirates ID, you don't have to be an Emirati national because we follow World Baseball Classic regulations. So as long as you have an Emirates ID, you can play for the UAE national baseball team. So
tell me more. How am I getting on the team?
Well, we got tryouts. We got tryouts starting soon. So we just learning balls and strikes. That's the first step, the terminology, and then we're going to get you guys on the field.
I played rounders growing up. I'm so in. You've no idea. I'd love to crack that bat. Look, you're in such a unique position because you've literally brought baseball to the region.
Right.
So in terms of like the playbook of baseball culture, baseball rules, you could technically have changed things.
Yep.
Have you done that?
We changed a few things for our pro league. We introduced a couple of fun rules to make it more exciting for young people, score more runs, more home runs, things like that. But the core of the game we kept the same, and we've really been trying to educate people about the game while we've been out here.
What do you think we can expect this year?
Well, this year we've got the Arab Classic. It's the first time in history. All right, it's the most competitive, most diverse, most volume tournament that's ever happened here between national teams. Saudi Arabia is competing for the first time in history. Obviously, UAE for the first time. India is playing Pakistan for the first time in history. Friday night, November 8th, prime time, 8 p.m. at the Sevens at our ballpark. India is playing Pakistan. You guys know when India plays Pakistan in cricket, there's 600 million people who watch. If we get like 1/100th of that, we'll be happy. But we really want people to come out. That's the big thing. We're doing really well as a startup league. And you all know this better than anybody. We're entrepreneurial. We're doing well on sponsorship. We're doing well on broadcast. The place we need the most help, honestly, is tickets and people coming out to the ballpark. Last year, we had 2 showcase games. We had about 5,000 people come out each night, which was really good for us. This year, it's a new product with these national teams. I have no idea if 200 people are going to come out or 2,000 or 5,000, but we'd love everyone to come out, check out the new ballpark, which is also our big news as well, that we have a field now, a professional field for the first time in history in the region, not just in the UAE, but in the region. So if you drive 10,000 kilometers north, south, east, or west from here, you will not find a professional baseball field. And we decided to build one because we knew that was one of the main reasons why the game hasn't fully developed: lack of facilities, lack of fields.
So you've built a ballpark. Dare I ask, what was the biggest challenge of making the Arab Classic this year? Was it building a ballpark for the first time, or was it bringing those 9 nations together?
All of it. The ballpark, I would say, is an insane thing that we've done, because to be honest with you, we didn't start out this year saying we're going to build a ballpark. But we kept having challenges finding the venues, getting the dates locked. We were playing in cricket stadiums, and every time another cricket event came, they'd be like, well, you got to reschedule your event. And we're like, wait a minute, we don't want to always be kind of second in line. So we said, you know what, we're going to go out to the Sevens, which, as you know, is an amazing sports and entertainment complex. Matt Tate and the team there have been awesome. And we saw this big patch of dirt, literally of sand. And I said, what if we build a ballpark here? And really, like 5-6 months later, which is pretty quick, we got a deal done. And then what's crazy, guys, is that we've built this field. Today is day 33 of our build. we pretty much have the field completely done. So in less than 40 days, by day 38, it's going to be completely done. Less than 40 days, we built the first professional baseball field in the region. So it's historic because it's the first, but it's also historic because it's the fastest ever built. We have, some of the best partners in the world that's helped us build it. Our turf is what's called synthetic. It's a synthetic surface. It looks beautiful. You guys got to come out and check it out, because when you see it, you'll get a real feel for the game.
Boss move.
We would honestly love to come see it. So
Yes.
9 teams are going head to head, including the UAE, India, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Saudi. There's more. Who are you betting on?
Oh my God, look at you getting me in trouble. Well, I am rocking the UAE right now. The UAE is going to have a great team. They're going to have a great team. They're a little bit older. I don't want to age them, but like their average age is a little higher than some of the other teams. But they're very experienced. Pakistan's the highest ranked internationally right now. So Pakistan's the number 36 in the world, which is one of the highest rankings ever for countries from this region. Palestine's 46, so Palestine we expect to have a really good team. Sri Lanka's 51, so I'd say those are the 3 like ranked favorites. But I think UAE and Saudi, the 2 newcomers, are going to be really competitive. What's cool is UAE's first game in history for baseball is against India. It's in our morning session on Thursday. So basically it's a 4-day tournament, and we have morning sessions and evening sessions. And then what's cool is 1 ticket for the morning session gets you 3 games. Evening session gets you 2 or 3 games. So you get to go see a lot of the nations play. It's pretty inexpensive. It's 49 dirhams to buy a morning session ticket. I mean, you spend more than that on like cups of coffee a day. I know I do. So it's very affordable. We want people to come out, support their national teams.
How wild. The UAE is going to be playing its first historic game of baseball coming soon at the Seven Stadium. But let's take it off the pitch a little bit, because I was down there last year. It was my first time ever experiencing baseball. And I loved it. And I have friends who experienced it for the first time, and we're going back. And it wasn't just for what was going on the pitch.
That's
so
right.
It's kind of like the off-the-pitch culture.
Right.
So for people who've never been, can you give people an idea of what off-the-pitch baseball culture is like?
Yeah, it's the food, it's the refreshments, it's the mascots running around. It's a family atmosphere, where you can see, it's one of those few events where you can see a grandfather, a father, and a grandson, and a baby all sitting in the same row enjoying the game. It's a perfect amount of time. It's a couple hours. Obviously the weather's getting really nice here in the region in the evening. So people are going to have fun, eating a hot dog, watching some sport. It's relaxing. We've got some great concessions partners, and we're going to keep building around it. Last year, we had Fan Fest. You guys were, the coolest booth in Fan Fest last year. But, we will have stuff like that as we grow and as we have more events.
Joey Zanaboni. So
Yes.
he's the commentator, right?
Yeah.
guys officially announced it. Okay, so for people who don't know, why is that special?
Well, Joey's just kind of one of the most passionate, sports guys in the world, and particularly baseball. He's got a great story because he tried for like 20 years to be a commentator in the Major League Baseball system, and he finally got in, and he's got his little catchphrases, and it's important for us because he called the showcase games last year for us. And last November, literally almost a year ago exactly, was the first 2 games in the history of the region, professional baseball games. So we wanted to bring him back because, we believe in loyalty, and we believe in growing with the people that have started with us.
For people who've never been before, let's give them a quick rundown of what's coming up at Arab Classic this year. What day do you think they should be going?
Well, every day. You need to come out every day. You need to call off from work on Thursday, come out to the Arab Classic. Thursday morning session, the key game, like I said, is India versus the UAE. The evening session, the UAE plays again versus Pakistan. So in baseball, when you play twice in a day, it's called a doubleheader. It's the same in some other sports. So the UAE has a doubleheader on opening day on November 7th. India in the early session, Pakistan in the evening. So we did not make it easy on the UAE team. Friday night, November 8th, India versus Pakistan, 8 p.m. You have to come to that. That's like history. It's like ultimate sports competition, India versus Pakistan. And then Saturday, we've got Palestine playing some really big games. Saudi Arabia playing some very big games on Saturday, which is easy for people to come on a Saturday. Sunday is the playoffs, and it's going to be fun to see all these. It's 21 games in 4 days. So it's the perfect kind of introduction for baseball to people who don't know it, because you get to go see a lot of teams, a lot of competition, represent your country that you want to represent. We're going to be selling all of our national team gear there for people, so it'll be cool.
Speaking of going head to head, was this part of the vision? And before Farah and I go head to head in our own game of baseball, what is the vision for baseball in the region?
We believe baseball is going to be the next great sport in the region. And we know it's going to take a lot of time, effort, work. We're a long way from doing that, but we believe we've got the right team to do it. We've got a great team. We've got great partners. We've got 20 Major League Baseball legends who have co-invested along with myself into the league. We've got a great plan, but as you all know, now we got to execute and hopefully get some good blessings, from the Lord above along the way and have some fans come out. What we've seen is when people come out to the ballpark, they really enjoy it. Like you said, when people came for the first time, they're like, man, this is pretty cool. So I think that will happen. It's going to take time, but if anybody can help us by coming out, we'd appreciate it.
Do come out.
By the way, you can get tickets on Platinum List. JB will kill me if I don't say you can get tickets on Platinum List. Please come out. Discount codes are floating around town, but like I said, it's 49 dirhams. That's pretty easy to get in there.
Such a good day out. I definitely recommend getting down there. Before you leave us, we're going to put our own baseball knowledge to the test. It's a new game. So we're going to play a game called Baseball Pictionary.
All right.
Which constitutes of some baseball phrases, which you're going to read out to us.
Okay.
Farah and I are going to do our very best.
We did not rehearse this, so I don't know what's happening, but I'm ready.
Neither did we. Farah and I are going to do our very best to draw them, and then you're going to rate us.
Okay.
And I'd like you watching the show to join in as well. Cairo, maybe we'll need a hand with this.
As I say, as long as I'm not drawing, I feel good about it.
The thing with we understand that baseball is a new game in the region, and some of the phrases we'd like you to maybe explain what they are.
Okay.
To give people a rundown of what it means, because there's so much different slang and stuff that we're just getting used to.
That's right.
Okay. So I think we need to pop ourselves up.
All right.
Should I move or stay here?
You'll stay here, and these are one by one. You'll read out to us.
This is fancy.
Right. Yes. Well.
Okay.
Okay. Baseball Pictionary with Cash.
Wow.
Would you like to host it?
Thank you.
Yes.
Take it over.
All right. Welcome to Baseball Pictionary here in the Lovin Dubai studios. I'm Cash Sheikh, Chairman and CEO of Baseball United. We got two lovely contestants here with these baseball terms. Are you guys ready for the first one?
Yes.
This one is easy, I feel like.
Easy, but who can draw it better?
All right, ready? Do I just say the term?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, baseball bat. Come on, Omar, what?
But we're going to get points for detail.
The shape, okay. Well, I thought it was easy.
It's difficult. It's difficult.
Yeah, I think it's a tie. I mean, Farah, you were first, so. Do I select the winner, or how do I do it?
Yeah, you select it, but maybe you want to have a think about that before you.
We'll go with Farah because you were first. There you go. One nothing.
1 point.
Okay, it's a speed game.
This one, okay. This says mitt, but it could be mitt or glove. Mitt or glove.
Oh gosh.
That's a tougher one to draw right there.
Don't even remember what it looks like.
It's also a speed game, I've noticed. So.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, that's not bad.
All right, Casey, that's pretty good. That's good.
Mine looks like an
that's
oven
more of a
mitt.
mitten. That's a mitten.
That's an oven mitt.
Yeah, that's an oven mitt.
We're just gonna.
This is a glove right here.
We're just
Good
gonna.
job, Casey.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is the tiebreaker right here.
Oh, we also have a score which we're having. Okay.
It's 1-1.
Let's go
1-1 right now. 1-1. This is it. This is a drama.
Okay.
This is for what's the prize? What do you guys win?
The merch.
Yeah, you win a UAE jersey. You win a UAE jersey. All right, JV, ready?
We were talking before the show about how much we want to get our hands on baseball merch.
We really wanted one. Yeah.
By the way, our merch is going to be in Go Sports stores starting November 5th, Dubai Mall the Emirates. So anybody can get it.
That's where you'll be shopping after I win this.
Baseball helmet. A baseball helmet. This is what the batter wears when he comes up to the plate. That looks like a construction worker, but
it has like a point here.
I think we'll go with Casey on this one. It's a front view. I don't know. You could be doing construction. You could be an astronaut.
You never know. You never know.
Congratulations.
That was pretty good.
Fair game. Fair game.
Okay, can I ask you guys 2 more questions? Do you know what a home run is?
It's when you pass the 4 bases.
Yes, when you hit the ball over the fence and then you
run the 4 bases.
Yeah, it's worth like 1 run if you hit it and no one's on, If there's multiple people on, you get your run and the number of the people that are on base as well. Right? Do you know what a strikeout is?
When you miss the ball?
When you miss the ball and it's a strike, but a strikeout is when you have 3 strikes. 3 strikes. You've heard the phrase 3 strikes and you're out?
Yeah.
This is when a pitcher gets you out on 3 strikes.
It's like I know them. I know them, but I wouldn't be able to properly define them.
Right. Well, you guys did great.
Thank you
Congratulations.
so much. Thank you so much. Cash Sheikh, the CEO and co-founder of Baseball United. Thank you so much.
Great to be here.
Thank you, Farah.
Thank you.
And that brings us to the end of the Lovin Dubai show this morning. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye-bye. Look at the person behind me. Cute.
Awesome. That was fun.
Fun.
Thank you
Cool.
so much.